What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Casey, and this is Word Around Campus Soul Sessions, and I am here with the lovely candidates for the Miss Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University elections. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
So why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves?
Yes, well, greetings. I am Edwina Fleuridor, a third-year pre-pharmacy scholar hailing from the so beautiful West Orlando, Florida.
Greetings, I am Kailyn Thompson, a third-year health science scholar hailing from the place to be from, Broward County, Florida.
Cute. Okay. I am Envoy Shepherd, a third-year business administration scholar from the So Live 305. Yes.
All right, everyone. So we're gonna kind of ease you guys into the show, and we're gonna start off with a little game called Hot Seat. So you guys ready? You know how to play?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a game of this or that. All right. So
Okay.
we're gonna start off. So fried chicken Wednesday or fried fish Friday? I know it's a tough one.
It really depends on where you go.
Okay.
Fried chicken Wednesday.
Ooh.
Because the cornbread.
Okay.
You can't get cornbread.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
I'm gonna say fried fish Friday, specifically from the hub. The fried fish is so fresh and the grits. Ooh.
Yeah, with a little bit of hot sauce.
Yes.
All right, so our next one is agricultural green or citrus orange.
Well, I'm gonna go with that agricultural green since I have it on today.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say orange.
Okay, orange.
Yes.
Green.
Green?
Green is my favorite color.
Oh, that's so
So I'm kind of biased.
Okay, our next one is a little controversial, so be careful. We're gonna go with Nikki or Megan. Megan?
Yes.
You standing on business for
I'm
you standing on that?
business.
Okay.
It depends what you're talking about. What do you mean? Like just choosing them between
just
your
in
favorite?
General, yeah, like which one would you rather listen to for the rest of your life?
Oh.
I know.
What if it's neither?
Neither? Ooh, but
more
you had to pick, if you had to pick.
If I had to pick, probably Nikki.
Okay, real.
If I had to pick Nikki, that's who I grew up on. Starships, romantic
Okay, I got some barbs, got some hotties. I love it. Okay, the next one is Haitian food or Jamaican food?
Jamaican food.
I don't care.
Jamaican.
What's your favorite Haitian dish?
Everything is good. Like,
Okay.
you can't go wrong. The Haitian mac, to die for. The plantain, to die for. The griot, do you know about griot?
I don't know nothing about griot.
To die for. Haitian food.
Okay, and what are y'all favorite Jamaican dishes?
Well, for breakfast, I love porridge, and I love some ackee and sawfish, and of course the oxtail.
Okay. How about you, Navoy?
Let me tell you my order though.
Okay.
So the order
Give me
is,
right.
so for breakfast, I get fish fritters. Yes. Oh, and the ackee fritters too.
Fried dumpling.
Yes, fried dumpling. And then for lunch and dinner, we're gonna go with jerk chicken,
Okay.
white rice with brown stew gravy on it, with the cabbage on the side.
Okay.
And then the scotch bonnet, because we like it real spicy.
Okay, I like that. That's cute. Okay.
tea,
And our
yes.
last one would be that's on Larry or period.
That's on Larry.
We put everything on home. Okay.
Everything on Larry.
If he don't play, we don't play.
Okay. So now we're gonna get into our question segment of the Soul Sessions. So, who is you guys' biggest aspiration? What is your biggest aspiration in life, and what inspires you about it? It's a lot to think about, I know. So I'm gonna say it again. So, who is your biggest aspiration in life, and what inspires you about them?
I feel like my biggest aspiration in life is my mother. When I tell you, my mother is like the strongest. I could almost tear up talking about this, but my mother is the strongest woman in the whole entire world. I'm just like her. That's my twin. She has just set the standard for me. When it comes to public speaking, I'm just like her. When it comes to my personality, I'm just like her. Like, she's just the epitome of a Black successful woman.
That girl.
That girl.
That girl.
I love you, mama.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd have to agree. Like, for me, I feel like growing up, me and my mom had such a great relationship between all the things girly.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like she was just a woman that I could always go to for everything. When I ever had a problem, she was there for me.
Yes.
Even going through my hardest troubles, even in college, transitioning up here, it was really hard for me.
Yeah.
But she was always there for me. So I really have to say my mama too, because she's that girl. And always be that
Shout
girl.
out to the mamas. We
Shout out to
love
the
them.
mamas.
Yes,
about you?
it's my mom. Yes,
The mom's gonna do it.
I don't know. She just, because my mom, she's a little bit different. Like, she's very introverted. We're very polar opposites. She's very introverted. She's chill. She's so sweet. She's like the mom that's gonna bake the cookies
Yeah.
for the parties. Like, she's really sweet. And she always pushes me to be better than, you know, what she went through, or to just go for more things. And she sees it in me. She always tells me that I'm gonna shine bright and to just go for everything that I desire. So I just really love the motivation and encouragement she always gives in me and has instilled in me since for a long time. So.
Well, yeah, so once again, shout out to the mamas. We love y'all. So, yeah.
Mama.
Our next question is, who's the person closest to you, and describe your relationship as a Netflix series?
As a Netflix series?
Yeah.
I gotta think of a Netflix
The person
Okay.
closest, like.
The person, as of this moment, the person closest to me is my girl, Lacey DeBosky. If I have to give it a Netflix series, have y'all seen Good Girls?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love Good Girls.
So y'all be stealing?
No. That is my girl.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Just how close knit everybody was in Good Girls, that's exactly how me and my girl Lacey are.
I'm blanking on the Netflix series.
You got Jenny in Georgia. You got, what else is there? You can do it, like, it don't have to be women. Like, you know, women can do things like men, like Horrible Bosses.
Okay, I would say, so for my person, I would say my court sister, Aaliyah. Hi, Aaliyah, if you're watching. Because I think we're like Drake and Josh.
Oh,
like, yeah,
that's cute.
we're really like funny, but like we get serious to business.
Okay.
Like straight to business and get it all
So
done.
who would you
so.
say, which one's Drake, which one's Josh?
I think I'm probably Josh. She's Drake. She gets me in order. She makes sure that I'm straight. She makes sure that I'm going for the things that I said that I would do.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay.
Drake and Josh. Mhm.
Okay, and the boy?
I feel like the closest person to me is my friend Chanel. Shout out to you, Bookie. I feel like the show, it's not on Netflix, but I feel like we're like iCarly and Sam.
That's
you know, actually Sam and Kat.
Ooh.
So like I'm like more so Sam. Like I'm the sweeter side, and she's always like pulling me up. She's like, she's not mean like Sam, but like, you know, she's always making sure I'm good or whatever. Like she's always the first person I call in the morning. She's always motivating me. I'm motivating her. We're just like yin and yang. Can't ever separate us. Yes.
Well, I'm glad that you guys have friends to go to and be in your corner during this very, very difficult time for some.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's good to have those people in your corner.
Yeah.
So our next question is, what about you do you think surprises most people about you? So what's something that people don't know about you that would surprise the average person?
I think people would be surprised that I'm very weird. Like, I have like this really goofy side to me. Like, I make weird noises and I be dancing weird, and like I talk to myself also. So yeah, like I know people like see me and they're like, oh, this is a picture perfect person, but like I really have another side to me that a lot of people don't get to see, and I hope you guys get to see it, like, you know, through this whole weekend.
You're the sweetest.
Yes.
Oh yes, I would say I'm a clown. I'm an absolute clown. I've always been a clown, but I've never like portrayed it on social media.
Yeah.
So like I've realized recently that when people get to meet me in person, they're like, oh my gosh, you're like funny, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta embrace that
But
side.
yeah, and I'm like, dang, do I be like, I be chilling too much? I need to stop just being like goofy all the time. So I think that's
I like that. Okay.
So I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret that a lot of people do not know.
Let them know.
I'm only 19 years old.
Really?
I was born in 2004. I graduated high school early.
Oh my gosh.
And
She's that girl.
and that surprises people a lot because they see all the work that I do on campus and they're like, you know, you would think that like I'm older, but it's just in me. It's just been instilled in me to always give back to my community. Like it's just me. Like,
I know that's right. It's not always in you. I like I like it. So, getting into a little more serious topic, if you were to take your most recent like adversity or obstacle, what would you say that you learned from it? What was your biggest takeaway from it?
I would definitely say my freshman year, my fall semester was one of my worst semesters ever academically. Mind you, I always exceed academically. But in the spring semester, I remember one day I was in my dorm and I'm sitting there crying out to God. And I'm like, God, like, please, like, I need you in my life. And I would say that what I learned from it is that I can't live life without God. Like, I can't not pray. I can't not seek his word. I can't not seek his guidance. Like, I have to always lean on him for everything. I have to always surrender all my problems, trials, tribulations to him.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes, I feel like I won't go into detail about the actual adversity, but one thing I did learn, even like through the semester alone, no, actually last semester, it was probably one of the hardest semesters I ever went through. And looking out from the outside in, it may have not seemed like that, but I had to really lean on God and trust in Him, because I learned that without Him, I can't go through anything. Like literally, like without Him, I'm nothing. Literally nothing. I can't go through any trials, tribulation, can't get through it by myself. I'm nobody without Him. So
Honestly, I love that.
Yes, I think my biggest adversity, it's been for actually a couple like semesters, like past maybe like 3 semesters. My mom has been sick, so I always had to like go back home, take care of her, still balance being a student leader as well as also like balancing my academics and making sure that I'm still on top of my work. So that was very hard for me, but like they said, God definitely got me through and I was able to be where I am now. So I just feel very blessed, and I also realized the importance of not just like having God and seeking God, but just walking in that light and walking in His Word, and also allowing His Word to show through you in every single like interaction that you have.
It's a faith thing.
Yeah.
It's a faith thing.
It's a faith
Yeah.
thing.
It really
So
is.
as God-fearing women, like, you know, walking in that light, where can people like run into you on campus as you pursue this, you know, candidacy and things like that? So how could, like, where can I find you, basically?
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere,
You
in
can
your
think of every
bedroom, in
single
your
corner,
library,
the bathroom.
Literally.
But
And
I would
Chick-fil-A,
say one of the
everywhere.
main spots, I'm always on the quad. Like if you know me, you know I'm sitting there on the quad talking to everybody. So that's my spot.
Yes, I feel like for me, I live in Village. I'm an RA, so you'll always see me at the desk. I might not be there all the time, but you'll see me periodically at the desk. You can see me. I'll be at towers, all your residence halls, but the quad, you definitely see us there.
Yes, I be at the quad too, but for sure, I'm a STEM major, so I be
Yeah.
in Coleman, and I definitely be in that pharmacy building because it's so isolated
Yeah, so
and
far.
it's so quiet, so you can really like focus and get into your work. So yes, the pharmacy building.
Okay. So ladies, what can you do for hours without getting bored?
Sleep.
Sleep.
For hours.
One thing I would do.
For hours. I love to cook.
Really?
I do.
Oh.
I love to cook. I cook
wanna
all
play.
the time.
So you can cook some Haitian
I was
food?
just telling her we should do
The
a potluck.
hours? Okay.
Yes, and I like to cook. I like to have the slow jams. I like to have Anita Baker.
Okay.
And I mean, like
Yeah, some
playing.
Luther Vandross.
You know
Got it.
And I like to cook and like just make really good food. And the thing about me, my friends be like, you always make like more than enough. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't just make
Leftovers
like one dish.
crazy.
It'd be like, so if I make Haitian mac, I'll make Haitian mac, cabbage, jerk chicken, and some cornbread.
Okay, a whole meal.
Yeah, I make a whole meal every
Right.
time. So I just love to cook. I could do
Okay.
that for a long time.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Okay. Our next question is, what are you most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of my growth. Like, it's not easy being a college leader, a student at that. Like, it's not easy at all. And through everything that I've gone through, like, I don't even want to get into the specifics, but with everything I've gone through, I just seen myself from the start of freshman year to now, the evolution, the way I dress, the way I talk, everything. So I'm just most proud of my growth.
Still working for her.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What are you most proud of?
I feel like I'm most proud of my accomplishments here at FAMU. When I first came here, I didn't aspire or like really know about student leadership, but I took it upon myself to run pretty much alone my sophomore year and take a leap of faith, and now I love it, and I'm here running for Miss FAMU, one of the biggest positions you can have, being literally like the face of the campus. So I'm really, I'm proud of that.
Miss Edwina, what are you most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of listening to my clients my sophomore year. I was doing hair, so coming in freshman year, first generation. My parents are Caribbean. They know nothing about college life, let alone do they know about college American life. So I had to navigate myself from high school to college on my own.
Okay.
And it was very difficult, and all I did was I taught myself how to do hair because I needed money. And then I also just went to school and I just locked in on pharmacy because I just want to be a pharmacist at the time.
Yeah.
And then I started, while I was doing hair, my client Courtney, she was like, you know what, I think that you should do a pageant. And I did it, and that's what made me fall in love with, leadership, and took me to where I am here. So I think I'm just very happy that I listened to my client.
That's so good. Okay, well, all your stories are very beautiful. I really hope the best for you all in this candidacy.
Thank
So, Once again, we're gonna go back to our game. So if you could get your cellular devices ready, I'm going to give you all a music genre, and you guys are gonna pick whatever song you think is best.
Okay.
And in the spirit of my Caribbeans, my Jamaicans, you gonna do that? I think we should go for a little reggaeton. Right? So give me a song, and I will pick what I think is best. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, you go first, Edwina.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Ooh. He came out strong.
This is my
I like that song.
That's cute. I like that. Make you want to get up and dance. Okay. And what was the name of that song?
It's called Trois Palais by Franglish.
Trois Palais.
Trois Palais by Franglish.
Franglish. Trois Palais. Okay.
That's a playlist.
Go ahead, Miss Kailyn.
Y'all not ready for this one.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay.
Hey.
Hold on, let it be dry. Let it be dry.
So now that I know what it is already.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, it's not it.
I'm
Okay.
drinking. I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
Yeah. That's the one. That's what they get. Yeah, I like that one. When that's only coming on in the club, I'm like, oh, it makes you want to get up. Okay.
No,
Now,
literally.
last but certainly not least, Miss Navoy. So what banger you got for us, Miss Navoy?
Okay, guys. I'm still.
I'm excited.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it up.
Yes.
Oh, this is a nice little.
Ooh,
This gives me like tropical.
Snap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't never been
Okay. So Battle of the Odds. Okay, I think this round goes to. I was feeling the voice song. I'm not gonna lie.
She's royal.
Go ahead, Navoy. Tell us what the name of that song was and by whom.
So it's She's Royal by Terrace Riley.
Okay, got
Yes.
you. She's Royal by Terrace Riley. I got you.
playlist.
Okay. So let's get into the academics, ladies. So as you all know, you guys are in different majors. So we're gonna start with you, Navoy. So what made you want to go into business administration and, being a third year, like how has that been? Like, going to forum every week, having to deal with the internships, going to the career fair. Like, what is that like? What is the life of a business student?
Life of a business student is pretty, I feel like it's not easy, but I feel like you make it what it is because SBI gives you all of the materials that you need. You just have to go out and take advantage of them. Each Tuesday and Thursday, we're literally given the opportunity to speak with these recruiters, these CEOs that are literally gonna be recruiting us and giving us money for literally everything that we do. One of my biggest things when it was picking my major, I went to do something I was passionate about. I was gonna be what's it called? Pre-med.
Yeah.
Your girl does not like science.
Yeah.
But I took the time out to kind of like reevaluate and self-reflect on like what I actually really want to do. My dad and my sister, they're both business owners.
Okay.
And so one of my biggest things is to become an entrepreneur as well. I have my own little business, shout out. Yes, up and running. But one of my biggest things is just doing that. And so when I came to the Hill, one of my like most favorite things to do is like entertain people and like do entertainment type things like vlogs and stuff like that. So I took upon myself this last semester to take a leap of faith and apply for the HBCU in LA cohort, and I actually got in. So excited about that. So this summer I'll be interning with them. So like it's always about just taking up the opportunities that you that are literally given to you. Like FAMU is the gift, literally. So just take advantage of all the opportunities that you have, and you're gonna be successful.
I love that. I love that.
And from what I understand, your father has a restaurant in Miami.
Yes, it's a Jamaican restaurant.
Okay, so do you see yourself like kind of following his footsteps, kind of being like, do you want to take it over, or do you want to kind of stick to your own thing?
That's what we're trying to figure out, because he's about to retire, so he has 5 kids now, or not now, he's been at 5 kids. But we're just trying to figure out how we want to move forward with that. If he wants to give it to somebody else, but that has been feeding us since I was like 9 or 10. He's like the breadwinner. So
amazing.
That's so amazing. Shout out to our black businesses. Please support. So what about you, Miss Kailyn? What made you want to go into pre-dental or dentistry in general?
So, thank you so much.
I'm gonna be for real. I don't like people playing in my mouth.
No, literally.
You gotta tell me what it is.
So, okay, so my major is health science. At first, it was bio-pre-dental, but then I realized I don't have to necessarily major in pre-dental to go that route. I just have to take the required courses to get into dental school.
Yeah.
So I decided to do health science, and dentistry has always just been a passion of mine. Like, so I had braces. So when I used to go to the dentist's office and they used to put the braces on, I'm like, you just do this one little too easy thing and that's it.
Thanks.
But of course, there's more that goes into it. But yeah, that's really good. And then this summer, last summer, I was trying to get an internship. I just kept getting denied.
Yeah.
But one thing about it, denied doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. So I was finally able to secure an internship and actually be inside of the dental office.
Oh my gosh.
It was like one of the best experiences ever, being able to dress up in my scrubs. I was really feeling it.
That's so cute. God really saw you through. I love
that. And when I got the internship, when I tell you, I was just crying out to God, like, thank you, God. Like, I just had to have that faith and that patience.
Yeah. I love that. Oh my gosh. Just the faith, you know?
All of my heart.
Yes. And finally, well, actually, back to you, Kailyn. Like, was there any other specialty that caught your eye before you decided, like, dentistry is my thing, like, this is my zone?
So growing up, it was always gonna be dentistry, but coming into college, I really I wanted to major in J school. Like, I wanted to do broadcast journalism so bad. I love public speaking, and I really feel as though, like, yes, I'm gonna do dentistry as well, but I really see myself being a motivational speaker, traveling the world. Like, that is something that I want to do so bad. So hopefully, by God's will.
I'll be on the lookout for your TED Talk. Let me know. Okay. And for you, Miss Edwina, like you mentioned, you're in pharmacy, and I know that's very rigorous. That's a very, demanding type of major. So what made you want to go into that, and what makes you want to get up and continue to do it? Because I know for some, they're like, oh, like, this might not be for me, or like, this is so long, will I even get to that point? So for you, like, what kind of just keeps you going in pharmacy?
Yeah, so when I was younger, my mom, like I told you guys, she was recently like very sick. But when I was younger, she also like had a whole bunch of like different like things that she had to take medication for. Yeah. So we always went to the pharmacy, and also my brother was diagnosed with ADHD. So he's only 2 years older than me, so we were always at the pharmacy. But like, because I was the baby, they kind of made me feel like it was like Candyland. Like, so I don't know, it's kind of silly, but like looking back, like, I want to be that person that I looked up to. Like, so how I looked up to them, like, oh my gosh, like, even though I wasn't there for medication, but they made me feel like, okay, even though this is prescribed medication for, to cure certain things, like, they made it a happy place. They made me feel like this is home, this is something that, it's not that bad. But I mean, it is, but I don't know, they just made me feel safe, and I feel like I want to be that same safe haven for other people, especially, with drugs, like crossing certain drugs could really like affect your body. You see overdose, you see, people taking the wrong medications, and I want to assist in making sure that doesn't happen to the, certain people. And even like this semester I applied and I got in. So I'm pharmacy school, so I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
Yes,
and I really
Yes, I'm so excited to just get in the field and get in the lab. Yes.
Oh my gosh, well, congratulations to you all.
Thank
you. With your careers, like, where do you guys see it going? Like, where do you guys see yourself in 5 to 10 years with your careers?
So for me, I feel like this next internship is probably gonna it needs to. It's going to. I'm gonna speak it to existence. It is going to pave the way for my whole career. What I'm trying to do is going to production management, and media management. So hopefully the position that I actually do get to do when I go to LA or New York or Atlanta, whichever I choose, kind of builds that up for me, because I don't know which company I'm working for yet, but we're excited to figure it out. So yeah.
That's good. Anyone else?
In 5 to 10 years, I see myself most likely just working in a dental office. Of course, I want to open up my own dental office. I always tell my mom, she's like, yes, just have me work in the front desk, filling out the paperwork, taking the calls. And I'm like, yes, Mom, you could do that. Oh my gosh. But then, like I was already saying, I do want to get into motivational speaking. So I'm hoping to, I don't know, really just fit that in somewhere.
I like that. Yes. Okay.
Yes, well, in 5 to 10 years, I will be a doctor in pharmacy, so I'm excited for that. And But I want to get my residency in business. So because I want to actually be a pharmaceutical sales rep for Pfizer.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to, but usually pharmaceutical sales reps don't have to go to pharmacy school. They don't have to have the background. They just have to know the information about the drugs and bring it to hospitals. But for me, I would be a doctor. And I have the qualifications and information, background, all that. And plus I'm a woman, and you know they like to play with you if you don't have a doctorate degree. So I feel like
all the credentials.
I would be
Come on.
I would be able to walk in there and really just like actually know what I'm talking about and actually be able to benefit others.
Okay, I like that. I love that. So all three of you ladies, the resume is stacked. Clubs, organizations. Edwina, you're in Sisters, Haitian Culture Club, Girls to Girls, and FAMU DRS. Kailyn, you're a part of the FAMU chapter of NAACP, the FAMU Pre-Dental Society, FAMU College Dems, as well as Free the Period. You're also a track athlete. You jack of all trades.
All there.
And of course, Miss Navoy, your face is always on somebody's flyer. She is a part of the University Housing. She's an RA, the FAMU Cab, as well as Faces Modeling Shrew. So, ladies, with all of these clubs and organizations, and with your candidacy, a big part of it is community engagement, not only your school community, but your local community. So what would you guys say is like a big community thing that you have brought, what's something you brought to your community?
I can go first.
Yeah, of course.
So one of the biggest things that I've done since coming to FAMU, actually I've been doing this since I was younger, but I actually made an actual event to kind of get people in Tallahassee and students back home, and the National Alumni Association back home as well. In Miami, I do like this feed. It's called Feeding Miami.
Okay.
So what I do is I partner with my dad, and he makes he'll cook the food, make the meals, and I have volunteers come and we prepare the meals, and we also distribute them down in Miami. So this, I feel like this event is really good when it comes to just connecting bridging the gap between the alumni and current students, not only up here, but back home in Miami.
Okay, I love that, keeping it in the family. That's so cute. Okay.
So I would definitely say one of the biggest community things that I've done is I'm always doing community service. So one thing I always like to do is offer community service hours to students as well. But I always volunteer at Bond Community Health Center, and there we just give out fresh produce, meats, and everything to people that are in need, and it's just so heartwarming. Like they come through in a line with their cars. Sometimes you see, kids in there, and you can see the difference between the less fortunate and things of that nature. So it just really warms my heart to know that I'm putting in that work to make sure that they're okay as well. I'm not just thinking about me, because a true leader thinks about her community as well.
Oh yes,
That's a good answer.
Yes, so ever since I came up to FAMU my freshman year, every time I would go back home, kind of similar to what you do, which is crazy, but ever since my freshman year, I would go back home and I asked my mom to make extra Thanksgiving plates, and I would bring them to the people in Orlando downtown, stuff like that, just give them food. And I realized when I came up here, I found out at the Kearney Center my sophomore year, and ever since then, I always go there, volunteer, whenever because they really need people, especially FAMU students. So I always go there. Sometimes I bring my friends and we go over there and we just do whatever they need us to do, whether that be stocking the shelves or even just cutting up bread or whatever. And also I volunteer at FAMU DRS, and I actually adopted a class. And they actually came to see me today on the cloud, and I was like, oh my gosh.
So
and they're so sweet. And it also made me realize that the students or the younger generation in Tallahassee, they feel like they're kind of in a box. They feel like, well, this is Tallahassee. I can't really get out of here. There's not really much that I can do to really make myself be this person that I see on TV or this person that I see in this place. So they feel like they have to outsource a FAMU, and I'm like, well, look at, it's right here. So I feel like I kind of just want to gauge them into the opportunities that are literally before them, especially in their own hometown, and let them see that there's much more than just Tallahassee. You can be bigger than that.
I love that. And you see your hard work is paying off. They come to see you. Really making a difference in the world. A little part of you everywhere you go. I love that. So, and with all these accolades, all these clubs and organizations, how have these different orgs and clubs shaped you as a person? Who would you be without these orgs, Nothing?
Not nothing. I mean, I'm funny. But I feel like each org brings something different between like JAMSA, housing, faces. I feel like for one, I could just say one for each.
Yeah.
Okay, so like faces, I feel like since joining that organization, it's given me a lot of confidence, knowing myself. Like I feel like I have confidence before, but like I feel like you never know how much you have until you really like on that runway by yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's really like you own it. Another thing, housing, I feel like it gave me a community. Like one thing I kind of felt like I lacked my freshman year was like community friendships, stuff like that. But being an RA, your staff is your friends, your residents are your friends. They come to you for everything, like your kids, like your bad kids, literally. What else? Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, for me.
And you, Kailyn?
So, of course, I'm involved in so much, but one thing I've realized is that, like, I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna just join an organization just to say that I'm in that organization. So every single organization I'm in, I always try my best to multitask. So with FAMU Charge, which is like a health and wellness organization, what I've learned from there is to just really be a girl's girl. Like, there I'm able to just speak words of affirmation and to these young ladies because, you know, we're really focused on not having to work out by ourselves, but as a community. So really just building that community of women. For FAMU College Democrats, I wasn't really the type of girl who was politically involved. So joining them really made me understand like the importance of, you know, politics, basically. Yes. So my main job there is to inform students about things that's going on in the world. So not only am I helping students, but I'm helping myself as well. What else? NAACP was like one of the first organizations that I joined. So like they're always going to be dear to my heart, and they just taught me like community is everything. So yeah, that's just a little spill.
I feel like every single organization that I'm involved in or have been a part of has definitely shaped and molded me into the woman that I am today. Starting with being Miss Omega Sci-Fi, I feel like that gave me a community of not just sisterhood, but also brotherhood. Like, well, I'm not a brother, but you know, like I just gained, like you get to see these men outside of what the public sees. You get to build this really strong sisterhood with not just my pageant sisters, but with my core sisters. Like we're still like this. My core sister literally just dropped me off this morning. Like, yeah, so like we're all really close. So I get that sense of sisterhood from that. And then I moved on and I went to Sisters Incorporated and I got that sense of sisterhood as well and was able to continue the community service that I started from being Miss Omega, brought that there, and has been able to, you know, initiate, you know, community service projects with them and do community service, whether that be going to the gardens, going to the school, FAMU DRS, or even just giving out food, and just Haitian Cultural Club. I mean, I'm Haitian, so, and you get to meet like people that are within your culture, but it's like you see that everybody's still different. Like you have parents who are Haitian but were born here. It's completely different than parents who are Haitian but were born in Haiti. So we kind of get to talk and really get to know each other and dig deep into our roots and really just embrace our culture. And that's the only one I'll speak on. I will speak on that one later. But everything else is basically, all of it has molded me into being who I am today. So I'm very blessed.
I love that. Well, I thank you all for being here. You know,
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Seems like you guys really speak life into everything that you do, and you all are beautiful. You all look so nice. Well, thank you, and good luck on your candidacy. You know, thank you. This is Word Around Campus Soul Sessions. I am your host, Casey Antoine, and we will see you next time.
Bye.